Greetings, Bitcoiners in the land of YouTube. Update from my last video. This may be a month where we don't have a yellow line pump immediately after vertical red line here. December 31st, last Friday of December, last Friday of the month.
Where's the beef?
It's January 28th, the blue line over here. We will see if that's green or red. I'm kind of thinking, I got a hunch this might be our second green line. If you're new to my charts, this green line here will be wherever the price bottoms out, pump up to the last Friday of the month. It would only be the second time since December 2020 where it's pumped up. Every other time, Bitcoin has managed to have some sort of pump. It's never been more than 5 days. We're on the 7th day now.
Hey, where's the beef?
I kind of thought this pump would start yesterday. I need to update my last video because I didn't speak exactly clear, but I was watching this weekend. So that's starting here in a few hours. This is Friday afternoon, Friday early evening. And a new candle will open up here. The January 8th candle will open up here. I'm expecting a weekend pump. Now, I could be totally wrong, but I'm expecting off the top of this descending channel, I'm expecting a decent little pump here pretty soon. I'm watching the 45,400 area. I'm watching the 48,500 area ballpark. These numbers are not exact. Please don't use my chart for day trading. This is more of a long-term, this is the daily candles. This is more of a weekly, monthly type chart here. There's no exact science, but there's a lot of confluence with the real sharp technical analysis channels out there that are day trading. But let's zoom out here. Let's reset this chart and let's have a look. Every single month since back here, or last month of 2020, this white vertical line, every month since then, there has been a yellow line pump every single month away from that last Friday of the month. So the longest it's ever taken is 5 days, and that's happened 3 times. So right now we're on our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now we're on day 7. So it could be here. It technically kind of looks like it bottomed out here January 5th. That's why I was talking about January 5th. Could kind of turn out to be the yellow line, but actually we've come down a little further on this January 7th candle. So that's the new bottom, but it hasn't broken, right? It hasn't broken into that channel. It came close here just recently. We've got a wick all the way down to 40,500. So that's kind of surprising. But as you can see, it's recovered. It's sitting at about 42,000 right now. This would be the first month where there's not a yellow line pump. So let's get this yellow line out of here. It doesn't belong there yet. I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised if that yellow line pump doesn't come here in the immediate future. What if it doesn't come? That would be the first month. And I would say this chart's kind of broken, but I do need to say, I mean, it's not broken, but it's going to be useful for a long time as long as it doesn't totally fall on its face. But the one thing I've been comparing it to, and the one thing I can say right now is that right through here, this chart kind of fell apart, right after this devastating crash back out of May. It's still recovered, right, in time to have these same patterns dump to the last Friday of the month, pump away from it, right, through the end of May. June, it recovered, right? It dumped down to it, pumped away from it. Some of these pumps don't look very big, but that's just because the price was lower. This is actually a 20% pump here, and right, and then dump down towards the next round. But this is what I want to bring to your attention. This could be super useful. This right here might be what's setting up for us now. Maybe there is no yellow line pump. There's been a 4% pump here, right here. That's actually a 4% pump away from the red line. So it does have that same characteristic, but 4% pump small. The smallest pump or dump on this chart's been 9%. So I don't consider that it, but maybe, there is a 4% pump there, but that's so small. It doesn't really satisfy this chart. So If it would have came with just a touch more, we'd have got 9-10%, and that would have satisfied it. So maybe that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if January 2022 looks almost a spitting image of this right here. We could just be looking at a sustained dump, a sustained dump. I'd be surprised if it goes under 41,000 and closes a daily candle there. It came down to 40,500 here. I wouldn't be surprised. I just think there's still a little pump coming. I don't see how it can't pump from here a little bit off this support at 41,000. I think there's a little pump coming. Might not be big. Might be only, 9%, 10%. We'll see. But this is what I'm looking for still. Well, not that. This is what I'm looking for right here. I'm looking for the yellow line pump. This should be coming, but it's not a guarantee. So please don't day trade it. But and then I'm kind of looking for some sort of a pump and then to dump away from it and kind of a sustained dumpage and watching out and see if this happens again right here. Let's see if this is our second green line. See this green line here? July 30th, 2021, right here. This guy that I'm scribbling on, that was a marvelous pump. It caught me off guard, caught a lot of people off guard. So watch out for something like that. And if there is a huge devastating crash back down to 30,000, this pink line should be super support. So don't get too freaked out. Unless there's a black swan event, in my opinion, this pink line at 29,500 is just going to be super, super duper strong support. So if you bought the top up here at 65,000 and you're freaking out and want to know what to do, you're probably not going to lose more than 50%. Your investment's probably not going to go more than 50% underwater. That would be like 32.5. I don't see it going down here and staying there for long. If it does crash down here to the 30,000 area, watch for mega liftoff, right? Massive pump here. Watch out for mega liftoff. So anyways, that's what I'm looking for now. Keep this video short. I'm looking for a pump this weekend off the 41,000 right here, this white horizontal line. Looking for a pump from this area, maybe 45,400, which would be support to 45,000. Would be 10%. I'm looking for a 10% pump this weekend. Now, please don't day trade it. Like I said a few times, this is just my opinion. I asked my viewers a long time ago if they'd like my opinion or if they'd like targets to try to trade, and it was the vast majority of them said, just give us your opinion. So this is just speculation. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, where's the beef?
I'd be surprised, really surprised, if we don't get some sort of a pump here in the next 24, 48 hours. All right, and then a dump away from there. And like I say, this is my feelings right here. If you want to go back and inspect the month of July 2021, that really feels like that's kind of where we're at in January of 2022. If you want to go back and have a look at that yourself. All right, I hope you enjoyed it later. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.